Hey, you guys. Hey, everybody on Facebook land, in Facebook land, from around the world, watching this video now and in the future. Hello, how are you? During these crazy times of coronavirus and COVID-19, hi from Saskatchewan, Canada. My name is Catherine Oster. If you don't know me yet, hi. And I am a certified facilitator with Access Consciousness. And it's relevant, but a lot of the conversation that I'm having with you in these coffee chats is just tools and processes and things that I have learned and discovered through Access. And Access is this whole body of work that is designed to empower you to know what's true for you. And man, oh man, let me tell you, there's no better time to start choosing that like there is right now with all the insanity in the world. And I'm coming to you live from my daughter's room. Her name is Helena. I have my crown here, and we have Elsa, just because the Wi-Fi is in her room and I get a way better signal that way. Hey, I have a viewer. Hello, how are you? So, I just wanted to talk about you and what's going up for you. How are you? I've been talking with a few people this week, and I know that this is really interesting times for everybody. There is so much change, so much uncertainty. Hey, Jen, how are you? Jen, do you have any questions for me today? If I can contribute anything to you, what would it be? Could you type it in the comments? Hi, Loretta. Hey, guys. So, people, like, when you're not able to do what you love to do, which is maybe massaging bodies, maybe you're a massage therapist and you can't work anymore. Maybe you are a school teacher and the schools are shut down and you can't go to work anymore. Maybe you're a bus driver and there's no bus for you to drive. And it's like, now what? When you have defined yourself by what you do, hi, Yvette, and that's not there anymore, like, now what? And so, one thing for any of you watching that maybe that's going on for, one thing I would highly recommend you do, or a suggestion that I have for you, is to stay in touch with you and what you love and what brings you joy and what brings you a sense of peace and ease. Stay in touch with that and to make a list of those things for yourself. Maybe it's reading a book, taking a walk outside, having a hot bath, running. Maybe it's being with horses. Maybe it is talking to certain people. Maybe it's meditating. Whatever that is, write it down on a list and put it on your fridge or somewhere on your bathroom mirror so you can see it. It's easily accessible for you. And when you start to feel overwhelmed, when you start to feel like you don't know who you are, hi Irene, hey Philip, when you start to feel crazy, I want you to look at that list and pick one thing that you can do in that moment or very soon that day, at least one thing that day, to keep yourself in touch with you and who you are and what you be that brings you peace. Yeah, that. And it might even just be taking a deep breath in that moment and just getting present in your body. I think in one of the other coffee chats, I talked about energetically expanding out and lowering your barriers. And for me, that's on my list. And that is one thing that I can do anywhere, really, even while I'm driving. That's one thing I can do that will keep me with me and not my brain going out on a tangent with all the crazy stuff and being paranoid when that's not required. Because you can spin in that reality for a very long time and it's not going to create. It doesn't create. It keeps you stuck. So if you can stay in touch with you and what is true for you and that sense of peace. Hi, Tina. That sense of peace and ease. Then you can start to create something different from that space. So say you are a massage therapist and your whole day and the thing that brought you the most joy was helping other bodies feel better. But you can't do that anymore because of the circumstances right now. And that was also probably your main source of income. So you can allow yourself to be depressed if you want to. You can allow yourself to be cranky. You can be pissed off. And that's cool. And those are all choices. And you can allow yourself to be that for as long as you need to be that. One day that will get boring for you. Or you will be forced somehow to make a change and choose something different. And you can start to get curious about all of the ways that you can contribute to bodies now. So another way, one of my friends is a massage therapist. I actually have quite a few massage therapist friends. And I was chatting with her and she was just telling me how it was driving her crazy. She didn't have a body to work on. And so I just said, well, is there another way? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, what about offering energetic massage sessions? And she laughed and she's like, that's so ridiculous. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And it's a thing, you know. You don't always have to be physically in proximity with the body to affect it, to change things with it. It's really interesting. Now, this doesn't work on all bodies, I don't think. I don't know. But anyway, she posted that she does energetic massage sessions and she had a booking and she did the session and it was amazing. And the person who chose the session had never experienced energy work before. And they were so pleased with just the relief that they felt after the session. The sense of peace and relaxation in their body was amazing. And so if you're willing to explore and adventure different avenues, what can you create? I know the school teachers are now, I was just talking with one of the teachers yesterday that taught Helena. They are now starting to adventure into online platforms. So they're talking with all the parents and finding out what is available for each of their kids in the classroom and designing a program to support them at home through this time. So that'll be some online stuff. It'll also maybe be some paper at home. That's cool. So they're starting to stretch their comfort zone into places they've never had to before. If you worked at a shop, maybe you did, I don't know, let's say in the mall, like at Claire's. I'm sure that Claire's is closed down right now and you can't work there anymore. Well, what else could you do? I mean, do you love knitting? Do you enjoy cooking? Maybe you can make some frozen meals for some elderly people who can't go out and just deliver them and drop them off at their house. I don't know if that's allowed for sure, but it kind of seems like it is. Why wouldn't it be? If you love baking, maybe you can order some frozen baked goods. People can just stop over and pick it up outside the door, you know, so you're maintaining the social distancing and people need to know that you do this. So you have to post it on Facebook or you have to phone a friend and be like, hey, I'm doing this thing now. Do you know of anybody who would like to try it? Yeah, and still find a way. So as a parent, and I know what it's like right now, I have wine every day to help me keep the fun in my day with my kids. Not that wine makes it better, but it's just kind of a fun treat for me. Now, if you're a parent and you're not used to being at home with your kids all day, because your normal life is your kids go to school and you go to work, but now you're all at home together all day, which can be crazy. Go to your list that I talked about in the beginning, the meditation, the hot baths, the reading the book, the walk by yourself, and block off some time for you during the day. Because again, the more you have you, the greater it is for everybody around you, including your kids. And maybe you have to be really firm with them and tell them, hey, mom is doing this right now. I'm going to have my bath. You are not allowed to knock on the door. You need to leave me, and maybe you need to lock the door. And yes, maybe they're going to be dramatic for a little bit. Now, only do this if your child is old enough to be by themselves. Or maybe you have to find another time of day to do it. Maybe it has to be late at nighttime. Maybe it has to be early in the morning. Maybe it has to be while they're having an afternoon nap. Whatever that is for you. And then invite yourself to engage with them in a fun way. So one thing that we've started including in our day with our kids is a walk for 1 hour. We actually walk about 2 miles every night, and it's been cold, but once you get walking, you warm up, and it's good exercise for the kids. It's good exercise for us. It gets us out and moving, and we bring Reba, our dog, and it's good exercise for everybody. So that's something you could choose too. And financially, if you didn't know about this, I know the Canadian government is coming out with some financial aid and support for parents who now have to stay at home with their kids, so you don't have that income anymore. There's going to be something. If you are self-employed and you don't have unemployment insurance, there's something for that. I don't know what the details are myself, but look, Google, find some information and apply for the programs that you can and get the financial aid you can. And in addition to that, what other revenue streams can you start to explore for yourself? Like the baked goods, like maybe an errand person for people who can't go out, who have to stay in quarantine. Yeah. And what else? And what else? And what else? If this didn't have to be frustrating, hard, how much fun could you actually have? How much fun could you actually have? Maybe it's with your kids, taking an hour a day to do games with them. Hi, Jan. Taking the time for you that you need to honor yourself and nurture your body, whether that's, the bath, the meditating, the reading the book, whatever, for you. And then also, what's fun for your kids? And it's actually choosing what's fun for them, not what's fun for you, and trying to make them have fun doing it. So if it is video games, what if you joined them for an hour on the Nintendo? We have an old Nintendo, which is actually really fun. Or doing the walk with them, or playing Uno with them for an hour, and start to cultivate a different relationship for yourself with them. And if you're angry one day and you're irritable and you're annoyed, it's okay. Don't judge yourself for it. You are not wrong. You are somebody who's trying to sort through this difficult time. Allow yourself to be pissed off. It's okay. It's okay. And then it's almost like what you resist persists. So if you resist being angry, if you resist being annoyed, if you resist being irritated, if you resist hating the world right now, it'll keep persisting. But if you indulge in it, and if you're like, okay, for the whole rest of this day, I'm going to be so fucking pissed off, as mad as I want to be. I'm going to be mad at the sun. I'm going to be mad at the trees. I'm going to be mad at my kids. I'm going to be mad at my fucking phone because it's not working. I'm just going to be so fucking mad. Allow yourself to be that pissed off. The more you allow it, you'll actually get bored of it, and you'll And I know for me, I'll actually see how ridiculous I'm being in that moment. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, this is ridiculous. What else can I choose now? So don't resist it. Allow yourself to be it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I'm so grateful for you, and I'll be live again next week. For those of you who get my email this morning, I forgot to change the date. It was so funny. And it's April Fool's day today, right? And I didn't even realize that I had done that. So I sent out, hey, join me live today, Thursday, March 26th at 1 p.m. And then I actually put in the correct time and date link because I remember doing that. And then I got an email back from this beautiful lady who was like, Catherine, I don't know if it was some kind of April Fool's joke or not, but I will not be live with you on Thursday, March 26th. And I started laughing. I'm like, I played an April Fool's joke and I didn't even know it. I'm so cute. Anyway, how much fun can you have today? How pissed off can you be today if you want to be pissed off? And then what can you choose? Have an amazing rest of your day, guys, and I will see you somewhere in the world. I'm doing this really amazing 30-day challenge right now called Who Does It Belong To? And I just did a Facebook Live in that group before I did this live. I even blew myself away. So if you want to join that, it's $30. There's a link on my Facebook page somewhere. You're going to have to find it, or I'll post it with this video too. Anyway, okay. I'm done rambling for now. Bye-bye.